I feel like literally he's leaving me on the stage alone. I am literally Ruby right now. Okay, so yeah, we shall begin. Again, thank you everyone that joined. I'm really, happy for the turnout because I was honestly kind of nervous. So yeah, I guess we shall go with some introductions. So I'll allow my boss to introduce himself first. So Samin, why don't you?
Okay, well, yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to the Q&A. My name is Somin. I mean, that's not my real name, but it's like yeah, right, my online name. Um, just to introduction. Sorry if my English is not good or if I'm all over the place. Please forgive me. But I work as in the game. I do the art and the coding and like writing. So most of all of that is what I do for this demo that me and Zero done. And interesting facts, if you want to share, I like video game. It's not interesting, but I like Pokemon, Digimon, Harvest Moon, and you turn Zero.
Are you done?
Yeah, sorry.
He's so shy, everyone. He's so shy. Give it up for Samin. Thank you. So yeah, it's yours only. Yeah, give it up. Give it up. For the listeners out there that can't see the chat, people are clapping at the moment. So yeah, for my name is Zero. That's my real name. That's my real legal name. So no, just kidding. But you don't need to know. So yeah, I'm pretty much the animator for our game and graphic designer. So everything that you guys can see right now, that's why we're giving Nintendo Direct realness right now, because again, I am the designer. So yeah, my main task was kind of coming up with the UI design for the the menu section, and but I definitely also partook into the design of the characters, which we'll get more into later. But yeah, obviously, the art direction was primarily done by Samin. So yeah, I guess an interest factor about myself. Let's see, do I get tragic? Yeah, when I was like, I don't know, 4 or 6 years old, I almost got taken away by a river current. So, the river didn't take me, so we're still here. So yeah, we shall see, what you guys grow.
We are
so
village people, so that's our upbringing.
Oh yeah, yes, we're both village people. And yeah, also I guess to kind of make something feel better. Yeah, our English is kind of like our second language. So obviously, if we get some mishaps here and there, but we should be okay. So yeah, I guess we shall begin with y'all's questions. So I guess if you want to read the first question, dear friend.
Yeah, so just like in general, we got a lot of like awesome questions from everyone, and we tried our best to put similar questions together. So not everything going to be answered, depending on how I looked over. So just letting people know, but we did read everything, very appreciated, and some ups try to group certain questions together. So if there's like rerun, then do apologize. So first question, there's no particular order. I just went with whatever we got first. So first question is, will all characters be versatile, or will there be a strict distinction in top or bottom? You want to say first?
Sure. So based on our research that we did, we concluded that a lot of visual novels generally, the protagonist is always placed in the submissive role, and giving kind of like the broad variety of the teachers and kind of like their body type. We kind of wanted to ensure that people can live up to their fantasies, regardless of role. So we definitely want to make Suiko, basically our burst king. So yeah, I guess what do you want to add to that?
yeah, like I always like the idea that every character can be open minded to like anything, and it gives players more fantasy, like diverse choices what they want. So I do really want, I will have like all the characters play play dominant and submissive roles, and I do want to implement like dominant submissive like top or bottom system for points, like how I did with the social stats. So depending on that, maybe if I want to get complicated in the code, I will have it where you trigger the scene like the like being a top or bottom either by how you accumulate or as like a via choice, like the player can say, oh, I want to be the top, I want to be the bottom, I want to be dominant, submissive, whichever. So it would definitely be in there because personally, I don't like to box myself to say I'm strictly one way or another. I'm open to everything, try new experience. But that is my answer for this question.
Hmm. See, so we should definitely get supported because we're bringing that verse king to life. So moving on to our next question, will the sex scenes be fully animated or only still images? Summing?
Um, A0 is the animator, but in my mind, like in my grand scheme, I don't think everything will be animated. Like when the scene calls for it, like if it's like a very impactful or like good, like build up to have that reward. So
Mm-hmm.
then majority, I do want to play around with like different ways, like still images or like comic style pop up, anything like that. And animation is like very time consuming, and I personally do not like to draw with layers to rig because if you have to animate something, I have to draw and color everything in separate layers, which is like not my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can definitely agree. It's very time consuming, especially for two people. And as I said before, I am in charge of all the rigging, and obviously the illustration itself also has to be curated to be able to be rigged properly. So that's just another task that like it's very time consuming, and it's funny because I try to you know find ways to kind of make things easier, but I always end up what we joke between us is like I end up doing surgery because some of the parts are missing, so I will kind of have to go in back and fix it. So but yeah, I think that it's definitely something that we want to make the player kind of invest their time into, and make the scenes a little more special. So we give them that incentive to play and move forward with the relationship of each teacher to kind of unlock the special animations. So yeah, and to I guess I'll read the next question just to because I wanna put you on the spot. So someone asked, will the opportunity present itself to have uh, you know um, the fun stuff with all the teachers at all at once? So I mean,
Yes. Short answer is yes, because we have planned for like the polyamory route, basically the harem route. So there will be like special like route for that.
yeah. Of course, as Suiko's or premium host, he must have to, help out all the teachers, and maybe even the boss might join the fun. So yeah, I guess read us the next question.
Next question is, will these route be purely sex based or will Suiko and the chosen love interest actually fall in love? I am a bit of a sucker for real romance, the questionnaire guy said.
Do you want me to answer?
Oh, you want me to answer this one? Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah, you're the romantic
All right.
guy. Yeah.
So my answer is yes, because I'm a huge sucker for romance too, because I really love like romance in the BL genre. I'm all about like like the hot sexy stuff, like sweaty stuff too. But I mostly want to focus more on like deeper connections with the characters, like not just like, oh, we're stuck in this situation, let's have sex. No, it need to have build up and world relationship building. So I really love romance and stories that involve. So I want to try to emulate that
Mm-hmm.
and have it fleshed out.
Yeah, Summon is truly the master when it comes to romance. I just play out the bad ending, sadly, but I mean, jokes aside, I did wanted to flush the relationships side of dating a little bit more. Uh, so even when we get the spicy sections, it feels more earned and intimate. We have seen some other BL games that just awkwardly move on to, um, from like, oh, I love you so much, but it like directly just goes to, just your average kind of like horny, lusty, which again, there's nothing wrong with it, but it definitely sometimes it just feels a little artificial and rushed. So we definitely wanted to kind of put more thought to it. And again, I'm really thankful for Summing's hard work when it comes to the narrative aspect of the game, because he's pretty much the writer for it. I believe, yeah, you read the next question, right?
Yeah, but I was a very depressed. I mean, not depressed, repressed gay boy when I was a kid. So, I have to make up a lot of story and watch a lot of like Asian BL in the down low. I still am today, but we cannot expose me. And the real me.
See, everyone,
Okay.
I told you he was hiding dark secrets.
Next question is, what are the major inspirations behind the game? You want to take that, orange head?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I hope you guys are familiar with Hitorashi's work. Um, he is a Japanese artist. He was pretty much my whole like introduction to BL and manga art, because his artworks are beautiful and the anatomy is just so good. But I think another thing that I appreciated from him was just kind of the focus more on the plot aspect of things. I'm still so upset about him not finishing the I forgot the name of it right now, but it's where also takes place in the school, and it's like the bully and the good kid. He didn't finish that manga, so I'm kind of still upset about it. But that was kind of our inspiration when it came to the first iteration of Suiko and Takahashi. So yeah, I mean, at least that was kind of like my starting point. But yeah, what about you, Samin?
Same. I love Mitaiko Ito. That's like the first guy like I saw a lot when I was like in my teen era. But yeah, like Zero said, most of the inspiration come from not more like, yeah, but very big influence. But as the story of like teacher student thing, yeah, that's Zero's all thinking. I'm just the idea guy and backing up guy. And also, side note, this little character that's talking, Zero draw them and animate them. He's so good. You should applaud for him. He is orange head and I am strawberry head.
I truly did give it all for everyone, for the fans.
Yeah, because he's so extra. I was literally thinking of just a white screen and then talking because like a podcast.
For real. I was like, no. We cannot have any of that. We're professional. Okay, so how many? Someone asked, how many love interests will there be? Someone?
Oh, 6. Simple as that.
Why only 6?
Because when you have to write 6 different routes, that's a lot. You don't want to water it down. Like it's cool to have more love interest, but it is. I think it's going to be very taxing. I don't want to bite more off than I can chew because focusing. Honestly, four was the original because it's just the teachers, but Amadeus and Ryohei is just too like good to pass up, and it would be like a choice for anyone who not interested in teacher, So
Hmm.
it is feel kind of grand for me to have to write six things and then also branches of those storylines. So it's just very. I mean, like if I get help or if there's a lot of money, then yeah, I'll add another character. I'll add the lunch lady that he wants. The real one. He wants the lunch man.
No, Taga Nation, don't be
Oh
afraid.
yeah,
I'm gonna
that one.
convince him. But no, yeah, I totally agree. It definitely, I think having such a big cast, it would definitely water down the kind of like the chemistry, and it might lead to a lot of repetitive moments. And yeah, we definitely don't want to. And for our first game too, I think it's a more doable to have, just like a certain amount. So yeah, read us the next question.
Give me 1 second.
Hmm.
I just replied to me. Okay. Next question is, I would love more romance route. Would it be possible to add an extra character? I was so sorry. I wrote that one together under possible, but very unlikely because I already explained it. I would love to, but the I don't want to spread my ideas too thin and make a water like a very basic character and have multiple choices.
Hmm. Yeah, all I have to say to that is stagnation. Please stay strong. If and someone else asks if the overnight Kickstarter is a success, praying it is. How long do you think would it take to finish it? Samin?
I'm realistically maybe like over a year and a half to 2 years. If like we get very good big budget, maybe 1 year depends because most of everything like assets and coding is basically done already. I just have to continue writing the script and then art most and depending on our budget for voice acting, sometimes voice actors take a while to come back to me because I have to work with them and then I still have to cut audio and code it into it too. So it's like a long process and sometimes that kind of bottlenecks because we worked on this for almost 2 years for the demo, and I would say like the voice acting took kind of long just for a couple, some characters line, but hopefully sooner than later. But I do want to, make it very clean and professional. So maybe longer. Not too sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, as mentioned earlier, it's our first game, so definitely um, having a full scope of how things, how long things take, it's definitely a challenge on itself. I took care of all the, again, branding assets, building our brand, creating the UI elements. Thankfully, all of them are completed. So it really comes down to just like prototyping, prototyping again, testing again, until we kind of get like a full vision of the end product. So as far as the because I don't do the coding, but I do prepare the assets to be coded. That also takes some time, and working with other people in general would also take some time. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to the process. So yeah, read us the next question.
Okay. Um. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I'm looking. What references do you have when making your characters, both personality and physically? You go, girl.
So Suiko came to me a long time ago. He pretty much he was my original character from years ago. Um, I could, I guess, compare it to what kind of inspired me at the time. It was actually Naruto Uzumaki. Um, it was always kind of very high energy, positive, and your typical main character that can do, that thinks that can do it all, in but somehow always ends up in trouble. Um, and for as far again, it was like a Suiko was mine already. Like he was already created at the beginning. Obviously, Sumi made him prettier, and it was like a collaborative work. But I could say that I influenced a little bit more was on Ryohei. He definitely comes from like the childhood friends trope. Um, I don't think I had a character in mind when I we came up with his overall design, but we just kind of wanted that baseball sporty good boy basically, and that's why we also made him play baseball. And then Taiga was definitely again I put my 2 cents on him a little more. It was definitely inspired by Itorashi's senpai's work. So yeah, I'll let Somin explain the rest.
Oh my gosh, I wish we had like do we have the images of like your old Suiko? I wish you could pop it up and then
Oh girl,
show like the prototype. That'd be so fun. Can we
I
do that? Just kidding.
okay. Listen, everyone, listen. I'm gonna expose Somin. So originally, I wanted to make a whole PDF with like stuff, but then he's like, "Nah, we should just do a widescreen." I was like, "Okay, so that's on you that I don't have that document ready, because I so would." But yeah, no. I mean, right now I cannot put more stuff in it, so you guys will have to wait for the digital book if we get to it. It will have all the prototype of Suiko and all that good stuff.
Okay, sorry, I derailed. That's just it's okay. Yeah, but I guess for characters, so like Zero said, Suiko was like his original that he already conceptuated, and then so when we think making game, we're like, okay, so we need the cast, like the ensemble of the teacher, like, and then we brainstorm and went through. So just like quick, like just like shooting them like the answers. So like Hawan, the coach, kind of like Himbo, kind of referencing Dama from All Saint Street, the werewolf. So he's like hot and like strong, but also dumb and cute. So I want to like emulate that personality for him. For Hinata, the science teacher, like I reference Stein from Soul Eater. If you guys ever watch, he's the teacher, and he's like, I love the English voice actors during that era. Like, so the voice actor who did Stein, it's kind of like how I want to embody him. For Takahashi, like very stoic. I really reference stoic characters that I watched back then, like Hattori from Fruits Basket. If you guys ever watched that, he was like the doctor, and like Takashi Mori senpai from what is Oran High School. So his name kind of like similar to that guy, but I'm really like into that stoic type. But that's where his inspo comes. And then Alexander, the art teacher, he's like embodied the tsundere type full force how I want to write him. So he is actually inspired by a girl character from a show called School Rumble, and her name is Eri. So I really love her personality, and she's just so funny. So I try to get inspiration from her. But yeah, physically, just eye candy.
As they should.
am I supposed to read the next question?
I believe, yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, sorry. Whose idea of making this game, or in starting to make this kind of game in general? Why?
Um, Long story short, we did the animation together a couple of times. As I mentioned before, Suiko's an old original character of mine. So we came up with the idea of pairing him with the hot teacher, which was later on as Takahashi. And we did the whole, sexy time animation, and we kept bouncing the idea that wouldn't it be cool if we made a game based on that trope. So that's kind of how like the little seed started.
Yeah, exactly what Zero said. So like we you know we basically we meet each other, right? Like because I was nosy, so basically our friendship, you know, happened because of gossip, you know. And so so like I was like, hey, I don't know you, but I heard about this drama, like what is it? Can you tell me? And then that's how we became friends, right? But after we did animation, I'm like a very serious guy where like if I want something, I would do all in my power to try to achieve it, you know? And Zero have the I don't know the word, like the cojones, you know, like he have the balls
Yeah.
to actually get something done. So like when we work together, like we actually do animation together. So I said, if you're like down, like I'm so down for this. I'm like down, like I'm not gonna be those guys that say, oh, let's do something and I never put it through, because I'm like 100% serious. And then he's like, yeah, me too, because I can see people. I don't know the word. You can just tell a person by their personality. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
that's why we work together. And then I was like, we can do anything, you know, just give me an idea and I will work with you. And that's why we choose Suiko.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I am NTP and he is NTJ. So we are the legendary pairing according to the internet.
Yeah, he is gonna go into a route, so we better stop right now. So, but yeah, no, I'm pretty happy that we kind of meshed so well together, and I mean, it shows that we are. By the way, I think they are asking. Sorry for the small pause, but that they can't really hear you, so you might want to fix your mic.
Wait, can you hear me?
See, I was giving him warnings that he had his like microphone 3 miles away.
No, it says Sylvie cannot hear me.
Okay. I seems like everyone else can hear him, so let's see if Syl can. Okay, so I guess you were just talking because you were talking a bit softer, so just make sure your mic is. But yeah, sorry. So yeah, again, I'm really thankful that our kind of like energies really mesh well together, and it's showing like how much stuff we have gotten done. Like I never imagined myself to be in this position already, where like we have a working demo, we have a vast amount of support, and we hope that can keep the ball rolling. So on to our next question. So why is Ryohei so damn adorable? I can in capital letters. And all I have to say to that is my Shayla. No, but seriously, he just embodies the unrequired love childhood friend trope that we are all familiar with from many like BL mangas. Personally, I kinda, and this we're gonna get personal, but I kinda missed it out on that part of the kind of first love, since I wasn't able to experience it for myself in high school, because the whole gay thing is not really well looked at, and in that time generally, everyone is getting into their first relationships. So when it came to designing him, I really wanted to balance out the kind of like the lewdness everyone has. Granted, I'm not saying that the teachers aren't romantic at all, but Ryohei is just more pure and kind of lacks the maturity that a relationship might require. So it is kind of funny that in the story he's the one that quote unquote teaches Suiko how to do the special service, but I mean he was pretty clueless himself and nervous as hell. But yeah, what do you think?
Not me. I was not. I did not miss out none of that unrequited love.
Oh yeah,
When I
that's
was
we
young.
know we know
Yeah.
he has the good endings. I only have the bad ending.
Oh yeah, true. Like I don't know why his story is very tragic for love growing up, but for me, I mean, I didn't have any love life, but I wasn't. I didn't miss out much because I'm content. I'm content with being lonely. Just kidding.
This became our um uh, therapy session for the day. Thank everyone for coming. But anyways,
Right.
yeah, Ryohei, back to topic.
Yeah, why is he cute? Yeah, he's cute. I don't have much to say for him. I just um I just wrote him like how I think I would want to
Mhm.
have unrequited love. Cause I'm all about that. I'm all about that unrequited love. I'm all about that sad ending.
He loves the tea.
Don't give me the happy ending because we grew up in the era of I don't remember what they call it, gay death, traumatic ending. I don't know. But,
Mhm.
but all jokes aside, yeah. Next question. What are your plans for if the Kickstarter won't be funded? Will you try again later with this game, or will you forget about it? Will you create more games? Personally, I think this game has potential to be funded. You have very bad luck with the time release and the beginning of the Kickstarter is the most. I'm sorry, I laugh because I have joke, but go zero.
Okay, I thought you were gonna go first, but I guess
Oh, I can't hit you. Oh yeah, I will go because I'm the. This one is more like the me question
yeah,
because
he's
I
the
am kind of
CEO.
like the yeah like the head. No, I'm not the head, right? We are together, work together, but to make like main decisions and like ideas, so it has to be me, right? So I have already multiple, you know, paths that map out for different situations. So if the Kickstarter doesn't work and we don't get funded, what's going to happen, right? So one thing is we continue to make the game, but at like a very significant degree. Like it's not gonna be as grand or as cool as how we envisioned it. So it means like shorter storyline, basically no voice acting because that stuff gets expensive. So everything that we brought into the demo, like money wise, like monetary expensive, we used that uh money that we funded from like our animations or even from our out in and out of our pocket, because it's like something we love, we passionate. It's not about there's like one lady YouTuber that I watch. She says like, I don't do this out of money or fame or glory. It's for love, right? So everything we do is for love, because we have not been corrupted by money yet. Just kidding. So so basically that's the first route. Second is we revise our plan, fix issues with the demo, and we polish it. And then we do another strategy and launch again next year, like in the springtime, because it's true, we're still like baby to this, so it's a learning process. So everything that I've done with the Kickstarter, I kind of like became wiser and know more now that I've had like hands-on uh, work with it. So now I kind of know how things flow. So that's also the second. That's more like the hopeful, like that. Okay, let's just try again, but maybe to a less degree. And the third one is we just pivot and start over. Like maybe do a different story. Maybe do something like after doing this story, something maybe I'm more strong suited for. And maybe we'll come back to overnight in the future. But that's like the worst come to worst because I do have passion. So like if it doesn't go through, I'll still want to finish it because we ain't quitters.
Mm.
But that's what I want to say.
Uh, yeah, I think in retrospective, we definitely felt very clueless. And I think the biggest thing that people kept mentioning in Ichigo and Kickstarter was just I haven't heard about this game, so it definitely points out to just ways to better advertise it. Because in my experience, my biggest base is on Twitter, but usually it gets crushed if the post contains any links to the source. So it's in general it just makes it so harder to successfully spread the word because you pretty much get penalized for including the link to the game. So I want to focus on the marketing, personally, for the future. Regardless if it works or not, I think that's just a skill to kind of needs a little bit more polishing. But all in all, I'm very proud of all the hard work that we have, in fact, done, and that we actually have a published product that has been generally well received, and had pretty much, regardless of the outcome, we weren't afraid to try something new.
Oh my gosh, I have one more thing to add.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why I laughed about the why we have bad luck in the beginning. So we have running joke is because me and Zero do not know about the industry. Okay, we would never know about the industry. It was someone said like not like a fan or anything, like maybe like like a friend, right? It's just a funny quote. We'll always say, "We don't know the industry, so we don't know. We're new to this. We don't know." Like Mariah Carey say, "I don't know her. I don't know the industry."
Yeah, I mean,
and
yeah.
oh yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just reading that. Thanks to Thai Cooker. Yeah, they're so awesome. Thai is actually Suiko's voice actor, and Isan has been like, damn, like I owe Isan my life because he hella be posting and everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. Like I would do anything for you. I have much to be thankful for, and yeah, thank you. We almost there at the pledge.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. To be fair, though, I did warn something. I was like, I don't know, because the same time that we released the demo, Taylor Swift just dropped her new album, and I was like, I don't know if you want to compete with her, but something was like, no, we got this. So yes, it's always something.
Destiny is calling. So
yeah.
we have to take it in our hand.
Okay, so let me read the next question. Someone asks, how to download overnight games? I'm having trouble downloading it. Can you provide a link to download it? Something?
Oh, I mean, in the HIO, I have the direction on how to download it and then use it. I don't know how to explain it. It's on the HIO page, but maybe it depends on what laptop you're using, like PC or a Mac. But if you see this and this is your question, maybe try to shoot me a message personally. I will try to help you and see how we can figure that out. Because I'm not the most tech savvy person, to be honest. If you see all of this is Zero's doing.
I'll drink to that.
Again, I am from the villages.
So I mean, it's not Will Burst on the how to properly stream, but someone asked, it's a very personal to ask you guys, where are you from? So yeah, he's from the village. I am from the village. Now I don't know. I don't even know
I'm
if
from America.
Yeah, we're both from America. We're proudly immigrants. But yeah,
We
Wait.
came here from war. My family came here from war.
He really did, actually.
So we have
Uh,
to be grateful for everything.
I don't think we should talk more about that because I'm gonna go into political mode. So, another question from someone: is it possible to translate into Korean? The game, I believe.
Oh, oh, Hangul. We cannot. I would love to, but I don't know. Like we're just focusing most on English because that is the language that we know. Well, Zero speaks Spanish, so I would love to have it translated, but our main focus is just English for now because we do not have the fund, and like I said, we do not know the industry, so we don't know yet. But we would love to.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was versed in Korean, I would try my best too. Because I got this question like twice on different places too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely it would be a task to be done by a professional translator. I'm very thankful to the people that have seen our project all over the world and understand the validation that they get if a product is in their native language. But yeah, I mean, again, I can only provide support when it comes to Spanish. It is a plan for the future, but again, that's also another, good couple of months to weeks to get it complete because everything has to be translated. So yeah, why won't you read us the next question?
Okay, the next one is kind of long, but it's a good one, I think. Okay. Unfortunately, the expected goal of crowdfunding are often lower than the creator developers would like in order to generate momentum, or sometimes allow them to finance what has always been achieved without funding. Are you confident that you'll be able to complete the basis of your game, if you reach the first milestone level of your game? Or are you planning other campaigns, other sources of funding with merch? Are you working in parallel in long-term development of your game, like DLC, etc.? Or are you focusing on fulfilling the main funded objective first? So, to that question, I know it is kind of long, but it's mostly just asking like if we get funded and we have milestones that we want to implement to the game if we reach them with the funding, right? So I say my answer to that is yes. Most of what me and Zero are envisioning, we are capable of doing it ourselves. So anything that we had goals, we had to step back and look like, hey, can we do this? Like, is it possible for us to achieve something with this amount of money that we have? So we have to be realistic and say, okay, if we hit this, we hit that, we can do this and that. So I am pretty confident that we can hit milestones with finishing the main game and like the special chapters that we say, because it's gonna be part of the storyline anyways. For DLC it's possible, but I kind of hate like recently in the game world, like Nintendo and Pokemon, where a lot of games just don't feel like they're full games, and then they have to have that DLC paid at the end, like just to make the game feel whole. So I don't want to make DLC just to make the game feel whole. So I want to create the game as like finished at itself, and maybe DLC just to embellish or just to like add something nice to the game is what I see. Yeah, you get 10 orange head.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely very good insight. I don't really have anything. I think it was like very self-explanatory. Um, I just definitely hope that we reach our goal and we have a possibility to add a Taiga Nation DLC. Despite of what everything someone said, I still believe it. I still want it. No, jokes aside, but yeah, we definitely we're just gonna say positive. That's all I have to say for now. So I'm gonna go move on to the next question. Are they Are there any links with other BL art or BL game communities, particularly those are also crowdfunding at the moment? Blitz Games, Hardcore Dev, and Y Press Games, Venture Studio, among others. And at the same time, the last goal was to collaborate with other creators to integrate them into Overnight. Great idea. What about your relations and visibility? How are things going with other creators? And in broader sense, how do you feel about the community and the BL community? So it's again pretty long question. I as a previous girl in the party, I have reached out to a few creators, primarily artists that I know, that pretty much I'm already friends with. However, I have not, I have told them about the game and to play it, but I have not request any sort of collaborative work, because I know how valuable their time is, and obviously that it would require a monetary return, which at this point we don't have, because I definitely want them to be compensated for their hard work. So that's as far as my take goes. I'll let Samin talk about basically the big chunk of the question.
Before I go, I just want to go on one little tangent. Not this dude, like 3, 4, 10 questions ago was saying like, yeah, we don't want to add love route to water down the story, but he's saying I want Tiger DLC. Okay,
I'm fighting for the Taiga Nation, okay? I know they're here. They're listening.
sorry. Okay, but back to the question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would love to like collab because one of the milestone, like the last one is, possible collab because that'll be so fun, just having like cameos of our characters meeting other people's, builds like camaraderie and stuff. But like Zero said, sometimes those things kind of come with transaction costs and legal issues, depending on like how like uptight, you know, creators want to be because we're just babies, so we don't know the industry. But let me see. Honestly, the question says like the communities. I want to like shout out to White Press Game though because they did like they did see our thing on Kickstarter and they support us and they like have a lot of following, so even that helps with visibility. So I'm like thank you. And I want to like implement like do that too where don't just hoard all the the fame to yourself. You have to spread it around, like let the new generation, if they have idea they want to build BL game, you have to support them. You cannot just monopolize and leave people high and dry. So I do believe that I want to do the same with so you have to support other people's story and ideas. And I want to thank let me read the studio again. Dinseer Studio helped me too with this Steam, so support them too, support everyone though that help us. So I'm very thankful because I try to reach out to people, so the ones that answer I'm very grateful for. But yeah, we're new to it, so we'll see. We still have to build a reputation and our report so that people can like see us for who we are. Because if we start from nowhere and we just popped out and be like, hey, can you help us? They're gonna be like, okay, who are you? Like, who is you to come to me? And I understand that, so we have to be very humble and we have to grovel if we need to. I will grovel. But that's it.
Mm-hmm. I would love if you ask the next question, please.
Oh, sorry. Without giving too much away, are you considering a development like Taiga where we have access to unique backers' wardrobe? I'm so sorry, I'm so not professional at this.
Oh no! I mean, like, I would love if you read the next question because it was related to Taiga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go answer this one.
I see the Taiga Nation is strong. I love to see it. But yeah, I mean, yes. Yeah, all the backers drink wardrobe are gonna be available for everyone. It's just obviously the unique aspect of that tier is that you get to tell us what to draw. So that's a whole intensive for that, but obviously it would be available to everyone else.
Yeah, so basically, yes, like all the background characters that you meet in the game, I've I always want to flesh out at least side stories for the character, the development, because it's just more fun that way. You just had to put in that extra work to find ways to implement to tell their story but not overshine the main plot. So definitely he will. And for the Dream Virgils, yes, there's going to be a chapter where all of the people who pledge for that one, they know that one, they will get all their outfits will be showcased in the game and have like very good CGs, not like safe for work and not safe for work styles. It would be very fun to see what people come up with and how we can implement it into the story. Alright, next question is
Yes. So next question says, I admire your decision to work full time on your project and creative characters in general. Can you tell us a little more about yourself and why you chose BL as the team for your creations? What are your references in your artistic direction, or which of your colleagues' work do you love? Sumi?
okay, yeah. I guess this can you tell us why we choose BL is because obviously we are gay. I had to whisper that. And as I said, I was a repressed child. So basically from my background, I come from like very traditional household. So and we come from like tribesmen people. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know the language, but we have old traditions, and because we are from Asia, so we have that mentality. So very pressed, very we are born to play this role and we need to play. So I have like duties and stuff. So I really love the tragicness of BL of that era. So it's very like it's like very resonates with me. And references like and I love like stories and romance. So I think like the first like BL gay movie I ever saw was called Love Siam. If you ever watch it, it's like I feel like every gay Asian kid awakening with it's like a Thai movie. But Mentaiko Ito, like we said, like he is like the god of like all BL during my time for how I believe, because I was like hella reading all of his stuff as a teen on my my phone or my iPod. So he has very influence like and Complex, if you guys ever heard of that, and a lot of anime and like Persona 4. Oh my gosh, I love Persona games. That's where I kind of get inspo for the deep bonds, because they just so fleshed out and they dive really deep into characters and their faults, their how do you say that? Their fault and stuff like that. And Harvest Moon, I love Harvest Moon because you can marry the character. I may be a guy, but I love to marry the girl in that game. So I'm straight in the video game world. But in the real world, I'm not.
Yep.
We leave it to zero.
There's your little bit of backstory onto something. I do want to give you a warning. You might want to fix your mic because you're talking really soft again.
Sorry.
Anyways, for me, I'm just the cute twink intern here, so we're gonna move on. No, I was kidding. No. I think the reason I wanted to chose BL basically, besides the obvious, I think there's just such a small market for it. And again, I'm not trying to bash anyone, but I feel like as of lately, there hasn't been that many options for games to play. Um, Despite of the whole, kind of like the introduction of the internet making stuff more available. So it definitely felt like more could be done. And I was watching this creator recently that they were talking about like gacha games and how, obviously we're not designing a gacha game, but it just came to mind that it is like a really, you know, not toxic environment necessarily, but it is very like female oriented, where you only have, you know, for the mass majority female characters on display. And I don't know, I just wanted to kind of be able to create those characters that I want to see on games. And luckily with the direction of, Summon, this became a possibility. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to provide that for everyone. As far as artistic direction, like who I reference, definitely for the UI aspect, I did go heavily on what Persona 4 did. And then, granted, I did have to kind of mesh it into our overall branding, because obviously we wanted to make sure that it reflects the the kind of like the bar energy, but also stay kind of lenient with the whole like campus or academic aspect of the game. As far as artwork though, definitely, as I have mentioned it so many times already, is Ito, but also I guess for my animation style, I would have to be credits to a little bit for Dancing Engine and who's this other creator I love a lot. They're a furry creator, but anyways, definitely I just love how fluid the animation is, and it's something that I was really proud when a lot of compliments came our way. How smooth the animation was, so that was a really kind of like reassuring aspect that it's just telling you that whatever effort you're putting into it's working. So that was definitely like a good feeling to have. So yeah, we're gonna go into the next question. I'll read it for you. So what are the creators' favorite love interests, and which love interest do they like to ship with Suiko, and why?
My favorite love interest is Amadeus, cause he's so funny and comedic. Cause I enjoy more like comedic romance. Well, there's romance and there's comedy, So he's my favorite, or will be my favorite to write. I feel. But I mean, I like to write all of them.
Mm-hmm.
As for the ship, because I'm the creator, I have to say I ship everyone. To be fair, so I ship everyone.
We like it fun here.
Zero can save his piece.
Yeah, for me, it's a hard question, because I keep going back and forth between Ryohei and Hawan. They're both similar when it comes to the must protect at all costs department, and not to mention they're also very sporty, which is something I personally find really attractive. And I just enjoy the type of energy that they both bring to the table, because even they're kind of a little bit like something said, is they're a little comedic but not too much, because I'm not really into the whole like class clown kind of vibe. But definitely I do like a man that can make me laugh. So I guess when it comes to like who do I ship Suiko with, I think he has a shot with everyone. So he's a twink of the people. So
Okay, next question.
Mm-hmm.
Will you guys be doing an Android port for this game? If so, have you expected launch date for it? I just saw the game and was immediately enamored by the art style. I'm looking forward to what you guys plan to moving it forward. I mean, I want to say yes, but I've been like trying to port it into Android, the demo, and I just don't know how to do it. Like I said, I'm not tech savvy, so I'm like very not tech savvy, but I code, but I code, but just trying to figure out the porting is kind of difficult for me, and I couldn't understand how to do it. So maybe when we get funded, I had to go hire someone to help me. Like, I just need a master, like a student teacher where I just need someone to tell me, hey, how do I do this, just to guide me. So I would like to, but I don't know if the phone can like hold the memory space for all the stuff we're trying to do in the game. But I'm not knowledgeable in that, so it's a learning process. And I would like to launch it at the same time as the PC if it all comes to fruition.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a learning progress. I have very limited knowledge about coding. I only did HTML and CSS, and it was like a very basic introduction to web design. But yeah, as far as how Android or other devices work, that's definitely out of our reach at the moment. So we'll see what the future awaits. But it definitely would be cool to, at least on my part, be able to design the UI to be a little bit more mobile friendly. I believe I have the tools to do so, so it should be a somewhat easy transition. But yeah, it's definitely comes down to just the capacity of us, transferring over to different devices. So yeah, I'll read the next question. It's a long one. Okay. Since the main character Suiko and his friends Ryohei are second year students and they wear school uniforms, shouldn't they be 16 to 17 years old? I understand that they became 19 years old for the reasons to avoid some legal implication, but the problem is that it ruins the logic because given the setting or the game of the game, they should be in high school as I understand it, and it's strange for me to perceive them as 19 years old. Since this is fiction, has nothing to do with the real life. Maybe you should indicate their real ages? Question mark. And if not possible, then maybe you should indicate that the main characters are already university to avoid misunderstanding. What do you think? Samin, take it away.
Exactly. It's fiction. Surely it's fiction. I think it's just lighthearted. So we would love to do that, but we are not in Japan, so we cannot be so bold like that. Granted, it is fiction, so who is to decide that what is right and what is wrong? Like in this world. So it's okay. I mean, we would love to. We choose like that. Like they are like technically like universities, so that's why we say academy. We don't say, oh, Morning Glory High School, because we're gonna get the cancel. But other than that, it's fiction, so we had to take it lighthearted. The story itself is lightheartedness, and we're not supposed to take things too serious. But it is something that we did see like an oversight and we have considered, but you have to suspend your disbelief when playing the game. But yes, I would take this critique and may try to try to implement that they are in like a higher education setting, so that way there was no confusion. But that is my take.
Poggers. Yeah, I have nothing to add. I'll read the next question. If you, creators and characters, had the opportunity to spend a night with anyone, who would it be? Real or fictional character in our world or theirs, like another god, a celebrity, etc.? Would it be romantic, steamy, or both? Summon?
Have you guys played Hades? Zagreus? Oh my gosh. I would like choose Zagreus on heart. He's so like cute, and like the way he talks. I would own Zagreus. I would choose him romantically, sexually, abusively. Just kidding. Everything. Because he's so sweet and like kind of dumb in a good way.
See, guys, this proves my point once again. But no, I'm the one that has to carry all the weight in the world. But it's I'm truly innocent. I'm just a twink. I don't know, honestly, because everything that I touch, I get a bad ending. But if I could, I would say lighter. From Sendless Sun Zero. I don't think I have to explain why he's like a biker guy with emotional issues that needs to be protected, but can also protect you. So I love me a good biker boy. So, there's that. I guess you can read the next question.
I'm gonna call him out though. He likes lighter because of his butt.
I mean, who doesn't though? Who doesn't?
I may be not as pure, but Zero is more superficial than me. Okay. I'm just kidding.
Oh, don't even get into that because I would show you.
Okay, we are almost done. Sorry, guys. Um. Okay. If. Ooh, okay. 24. As for Amadeus, do you have other colleagues, friends, enemies who are deities similar to the being whom you are still contact, or who operate in the shadows? What do you miss? I think this question is just asking, kind of like, are there going to be like other deities within the game? Short answer is, without spoiling, it's just yes, but we don't want to spoil, so yes.
I mean, it's like the world wasn't created by a single god, so you can imagine. So let's see. Next question. Regarding the possibilities you're exploring between characters, will you also like to explore scenes between the teachers without Suiko, or even an observer, or in a group scene? Sumi?
Yes, I really want to so bad because it's so fun. Like, I really want to do explore like romance rivalry, and like dynamics with other characters that don't involve Suiko. So like, like that make them more flesh like lived in, like where they, nothing always has to revolve around them MC. The other characters can have their own personality. So like maybe if you play the game, you could kind of see certain teachers, certain characters, the way they have their A and B conversation like is different from each other. So you can kind of know their relationship with who they have other than Suiko. So I really want to do that because back to like Harvest Moon, there was like one, if you guys ever played like Animal Parade, where the love rivals also marry the love interests. So that is very cool. I want to implement that, but we'll see if I can do it.
Yeah, I agree. Anything for Taiga, I want him to have everything. No, but I do see like my unofficial favorite ship is like Taiga Amadeus, because it reminds me a lot of like the A and B plot sections in manga, where obviously you have the main character pursuing whoever they want, but there's also always the B line where like there's like the friend of the main character that's also going through their like struggles and stuff. So if it was either one, like even if it wasn't Taiga, it could be Ryohei. But I don't know, Ryohei's too pure. I don't know. I don't know who I can ship him with. But anyways, okay. I think it's your turn, right, to read the next question.
All right, this is the last question we have. It's kind of like a question from the beginning. Finished. It says, what language localizer plan will you set up a system to facilitate fan translation? I would say, well, like we said, English is our primary goal right now, but I forgot to mention there is like a French Instagrammer who did reach out to me saying that he could translate, but I said like, oh yeah, thank you for offer. If it permits, and if time permits it, then I would definitely consider looking into it. So like most possible choices we have is like French and Spanish, because there was speak Spanish. That's if he wants to translate though. I don't know. But that's just a thought. But yeah, focus English because that's what we both know.
Yeah, mi gente latino. I got you. No, but seriously, I definitely would be really cool. I think uh there's a big, very very big fan base in Latin America when it comes to BL. I have came across so many not so legal translation of artworks and BL in general that I do see a lot of people kind of surrounding and coming together for that specific project. So it would be definitely be cool to provide that option for people to kind of make their own fandom and facilitate the translation that way if it's at all possible when it comes to the system. Obviously we would have to go through it, so that's why we would also be very limited to what languages, because obviously like I'm not gonna be able to you know take care of what the Korean or Japanese translators are doing, because I don't speak neither of those languages. I could only oversight the translation in Spanish if it was done by a third party, or if I did it myself. Like I still need some localization, and also just like a general double checking of my translation is correct, and also graphically correct. So yeah, I mean it's again, it's just part of the process. I think as long as we get the funds, it's not like a set in stone promise, right? Like it's very idealistic, because we also have to understand that we want to make sure we compensate the people as needed, and there's no any sort of like hidden gaps or feeds that come later. So again, it's something that we actively want to work on, but obviously it's gonna be at least limited to English at this moment. So yeah, I think we have a few moments. If anyone that is still tuning in would like to ask us any questions at the moment, it can be about ourselves, about the project, or the future itself, of what possibilities there are, like feel free to ask away.
JP says, guys, thank you for so much for the stream. Please don't give up. You've come so close already, and I have no doubt you learned so much. Also, will we see further development on your Patreon? Yes, for my Patreon, I will definitely still keep things updated. I've been like a little quiet because of Kickstarter, but will definitely. I will mostly focus updates on the Kickstarter on pledgers because of how that worked, but I'll keep update on Patreon too.
Yeah, I think I have kept kind of like a cage on that. Like I have kept it separately, just because the artwork is not mine, and I think that's mostly like
That's okay.
I know, but like what I'm saying is like I kind of want to keep it together with what it is, and I mean sorry for that. Generally like people aren't really interested on the whole like UI development of things, so I don't know how I could even provide updates when it comes to that side of the work, or if people are interested to begin with. But I mean, yeah, I mean I'm all in for like having like Patreon stuff published, because definitely kind of finding other ways to crowdsource the funds definitely might be a good thing to look in the future. Again, not giving up, but it's always good to have like your backup plan for anything that might appear in the future.
Cool.
So yeah, I guess one more kind of like have you seen any questions that we might not have like answered here, but that because I know you've been like looking closely at the site where we published the demo. Can you remember any questions that you think would be relevant to cover right now?
I think everything has been covered. Most is just critiques from our other surveys, so it should be good. Unless you have any questions you want to answer.
Do you think having, because we ran a poll of who was the favorite teacher. What do you plan to do with that information?
Nothing. Just kidding. I don't want to pick favorites.
Okay, so it doesn't. It
guess
has no
maybe,
influence.
yeah, maybe we can do like poll ranking in the future if it ever comes to it. But it's just something good to know. Maybe adjust strategies for lower ranking teachers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that collection of data was just mostly to see the interest. If it came down to looking at you know who is the most popular, like, to make merch out of, it's also a possibility, but not necessarily. But yeah, I think B's typing something, so we might hold on that.
Guys, you know who the most popular one is? It's Takahashi. I'm like, what the? I mean, I guess.
As he should, our stoic king.
Let me pull up the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then before we leave, let's see. So basically Takahashi is number one out of 72 votes. I mean, surveys though, so
Mm-hmm.
you know it's big, but not that big of a survey. But Takahashi ranks first, and then I'm pretty sure you guys can guess who second is. It's Hawan, and then Ryohei is second place. Then Alexander's no, Ryohei is third place. Next is Alexander, and then Amadeus, and then last is Hinata. So Hinata is like the least desirable.
Hinata
Just
third.
joking.
That's funny because that's like I have a lot of ideas for him, but yeah, we're gonna see how that moves ahead. But you know,
2B's question for real though. I was like, ain't nobody's questioning about like college kids going to going to the Boy Scout camp. It's all fun and games.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Sami kind of forgot to read what was he talking about, but it says, although it would actually be a good idea to specify the characters' ages or simply say it's university to avoid misunderstanding. And I think, yeah, I mean, I generally, it wasn't something that really bugged me or that I kind of like put too much thought into it. But I mean, it's valid to just kind of have that criticism. Granted, it's like, although it's fiction, I'd rather just keep it as above age. That's just my preference personally.
Yes, we do not. What is it? We do not support illegal age relationship because that can get you into very dark places.
I love how like sinister your voice just sounded.
It's true. We are very righteous people. Innocent.
Anyways, and then JP said, I think it's just a comment, but yeah, the fact that Suiko lives in his own flat off campus proves that he's an adult. Yeah, I mean, definitely he had to spend all his life savings. Because do you see that furniture in his room? No, but it was funny because someone else did point it out that the apartment looked too nice. And even someone I think pointed out, he's like, he should just have like boxes around. I was like, but we have to make it pretty. So my justification is that the apartment itself was already pretty furniture-ish. So that's why he literally had to spend all of his money. And now he is in full control under Lord Amadeus, to get a little bit of money back to conquer all the teachers.
I will have Zero make another background with only boxes.
Stop.
because I was like, he should not be having all of this. But someone's always so extra and always goes way above and beyond. He Zero is always going above and beyond. I will tell you that every time I just want the bare minimum, he always going above and beyond because he said he gets like that's his king. Whenever I say, let's just do this. Oh, honey. And then boom, does something like very amazing.
Thank you. I love
Like
to
I
be the
said,
twink intern.
yeah. Legendary pairing.
But yeah, I guess if there's no further questions, I just wanna, I guess, remind you guys that there's a few days later for the Kickstarter. Again, it doesn't have to be monetary per se if you already had or haven't, like regardless of whatever it is, but just spreading the word, retweeting our stuff definitely help us out. Just kind of get the word around, even if you have like a friend on Discord or like Discord group, they can like share the information, because that's really what it comes down to. It's definitely it's gonna help us a bunch. We're pretty close. We hope that we get there. Also just wanna thank the people that tune out for the stream right now. We did record it, so I'm planning to post it on Twitter. Likely I want to look into having our YouTube channel, because I want to like update the stuff there as well, and in the future if we need any other like video content, I want to look into that. And I don't know if we can publish such a long video, so I might have to like edit it down to the couple of questions, so we shall see. But yeah, I also don't know if we can put it on Instagram, because that's where Samin works with, really. I'm the Twitter guy. But yeah, again, I'm very thankful for Samin having the time of the day to be with us, because he always just talks in emojis, gifs. So yeah, again, thank you for all the people that show up. So I let Samin say his last message for now.
Yeah, thank you for everyone for coming. Very honored, and not like be very optimistic about the project. And even if we do not make it, like I'm very honored and like humbled that very much support, and it's about the journey, like, and the experience. So even if it doesn't, but we're not gonna think that it's not gonna happen, right? But I'm very happy and very humbled that and blessed to have like experience this community and opportunity to just to like learn and grow from everything. And doesn't mean that we're gonna just give up. We will still keep trying our hardest. So we have to have passion. We have to be we have to start somewhere and inspire others too, so that they may say, hey, I can do this too if I really put my heart into it. What is really like my motto. Like, I want to inspire, and I want people to have their dreams come true too, so that they can do it. And that is my take on everything. So thank you so much. And yeah, so can you post it on YouTube?
Yeah, I'll look into
Just do
that.
it. Yeah,
I'll
YouTube
look
account.
into that. Oh yeah, I do have a YouTube that I don't really use, but well, I was thinking doing it in our own account, but we shall see.
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, but yeah, again, thank you everyone. And yeah, I guess we'll get going. I hope everyone has a good day or afternoon, whatever the time zone you're in. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll see what the future awaits. Thank you so much.
I will go back to speaking in gifts.
As you
You guys
are.
watch Chikawa? You guys know that bunny Usagi? He's like, "Wanna." That's literally me.
I am a different type of bunny, but If you like little bunnies, you should check. I actually don't remember their username. Anyways, as I'm here and there, again, thank you so much.